Some really high profile people came in here. Myra Hindley, Ian Brady. Did you used to come here? Right here, what? Can someone make a noise for me? What is that? This is the naughty boys corridor. It's said that children that misbehaved when this was an orphanage were locked in these cupboards and put in solitary confinement. This is the most haunted part of the building. Someone's walking around. Can you hear that? That's the power. Hello? We're hearing noises already.
A city with a large maritime connection, Victorian Liverpool saw a rise in orphans whose parents were victims to the sea and the shipbuilding industries. In 1874, the Liverpool Seaman's Orphanage Institution was opened by the Duke of Edinburgh, and it would support over 800 fatherless children in just its first year, about half of them living here. Since men were still the breadwinners of British families, a child would be brought here even if their mother was still alive. The institute was huge. In 1886, Queen Victoria came here and requested to be a patron of it. Following World War I, over 1,000 orphans were based here due to the amount of fathers dying in the war, and it had regular visits from King George V and Queen Mary in the following years. However, during the Second World War, children were evacuated from this building for safety, and in 1946, post-war, plans were made for the orphanage to reopen, but a decline in numbers, mainly from a reluctance from surviving single parents to send their children here, and new laws around the ages of children being mixed. It was no surprise that the institute suffered financially. By 1949, the orphanage was closed and the children were sent to various other schools instead. The building lay empty for about 5 years until it reopened as a hospital in 1954 and developed its own psychiatric ward, serving patients with severe mental health problems. It kept some of the most notorious patients and held some of the country's most notorious killers too, including Moor's murderer Ian Brady, the serial killer who had tortured and murdered 5 children before hiding their remains on moorland. He was kept here to be assessed before facing trial. A life in prison. Shockingly, this building also saw the administration of electroconvulsive therapy, a form of treatment that was believed to cure mental illnesses by sending electricity through a patient's head, often resulting in powerful seizures, a practice now banned. The very machines that carried out this torture have never been removed from this building. Inmates from the Rainhill Lunatic Asylum were moved here in 1992, and the facilities here were upgraded to be able to house new patients. However, the doors would finally close in 1997 and the building would become a time capsule of extreme negative energy and distress. Most of the identities of the asylum patients hide inside confidential documents, hidden from public view for the next 100 years or so. But how bad was this place? There are many stories of abuse in these very walls. As an orphanage, siblings were separated, with naughty children being beaten and kept in cupboards known as the Naughty Boys cupboards. This was a reference to a corridor of doors where children were locked inside in order to stop misbehaving. One boy, known as Little Billy, died here when he wouldn't stop shouting and crying. It was believed that he had gone to sleep eventually, but day shift staff would find his dead body inside one of these cupboards the very next day. He is one of Newsham's most commonly seen ghosts. A typhoid outbreak killed several children here, including 15-year-old Elizabeth Hewer. These children are currently in a mass grave not far from this building. It's believed 17 people have committed suicide at Newsham. A nurse called Edith Entwistle regularly claimed to see spirits while she was working here. She was found dead at the bottom of a staircase, and what happened to her, still to this day, remains a mystery. There are several cases of killings between patients, with a known killing taking place on G ward. The names cannot be provided. When deaths occurred in the hospital, they were cremated on site in a furnace located beside the mortuary. Even recently, fragments of bone and human teeth have been found beneath this very furnace. For years, it became common for patients kept here to talk about seeing children, despite no child entering this building since the 1940s. One of Newsham's most infamous hauntings comes from a dark mass that gets into people's faces. Crying is also said to be a common occurrence when nobody else is around. In 1984, staff walking towards a canteen are said to have seen what they believe to be the apparition of a boy called Stephen, who died here in the 1920s. They recognised him after seeing an old photograph. And this photograph was taken by a ghost group who spent a night investigating here. Upon closer inspection, a face is visible that nobody within the group can recognise. Paranormal, or simply mistaken identity. There have been other incidents of things allegedly being caught on camera. Again, I have no idea how genuine some of these are. Former worker John Gray campaigned in the Liverpool Echo to have this building knocked down and demolished after claiming it was pure evil. In his 13 years of working here, he experienced so much negativity that he now refuses to even go back inside this building. And it's not just inside here that has negative energy. William Holland, a chimney sweep, was found beneath the ice in the frozen lake directly in front of the building. 2 years later, the body of a man called Frank was found floating face down. His neck had been slashed. Florence Hansford was found floating dead in 1887, again just metres from the front of this building. The orphanage was also home to a young boy who would later coin one of the most famous film lines ever said. Frederick Fleet never met his father, and his mother ran off to America to marry a man that she had met there. Upon living in the Newsham orphanage, Frederick wanted to work on the ships, and after years of doing dirty jobs, he eventually became a spotter hired by White Star, getting his first job on a new ship called Titanic. Frederick would shout those famous words, "Iceberg right ahead," just moments before disaster struck. Frederick would later die as an old man in Southampton, penniless in a pauper's grave. Before we start investigating, make sure you hit the subscribe button on Dead Air so you can be the first to see whenever there is a brand new investigation. As we get closer to Halloween, this channel is about to get a lot more intense.
Guys, welcome along. I've been wanting to come to this place for such a long time. Finally, I'm here. Newsham Park in Liverpool. We're hearing noises already. I'm just using this as a base room. It's coming from outside. This was a day room, by the way. Is anyone with me? I wonder if that leads to outside. Oops. If you hear a dog barking, by the way, they've got a guard dog here. It's purely just to keep local scousers out, but Kids do try and break in here. What you've got to remember, this is one of the most famous haunted buildings on earth that you can come and do ghost hunting. So that's a day room that I've set a few things up in. Just have a little look. You've got trolleys. This would have been a run, by the way, a body run. Any dead bodies in this hospital would have come down here. Just going to put my camera through there. Here we've got some kind of little, oh, this kind of links round to the day room. So the day room is through there. Through here we've got some kind of patient's room. You can see there's been a screened off section here. Bins. This might be, oh wow, look at all this through here. This place is just full on. I want to show you where the mortuary was in this wing. The mortuary would have been through here. We can't go in it. It's where that exit sign now is, but you can still see. I mean, I'm not going to try and go through there, but you can hear that. It's water. I thought that was someone talking. I'm going to turn the camera over. I can't really see it myself, but that was a mortuary in there. I think let's do some calling out, because I think there's definitely some kind of energy about this place. Can you imagine bodies from deceased patients being brought along this corridor? I want to come into there. You can hear running water. You can hear, it's definitely running water that we're hearing in there. Someone in there, can you make a knock for me? Can you copy me? I'm going to knock on this door. If you can copy that as a way of communication. I wonder if that's rainwater. We had some rain in Liverpool earlier in the day. Can't go through there. And we've got to be careful with these windows, because that sets the guard dog off. Okay. Let's set a spirit box session up, see if we can communicate with anybody in this place. Guys, I'm setting up a spirit box session, but I heard a noise over here, like a really loud clunk. I want to say a click. It wasn't a click, it was more like a... But I'm also aware that on the other side of that boarded up section there is probably outdoors. Is there someone with me? Could be dripping water. Hello, my name is Rob. I am purely just here to have a little chat with you. Can a spirit come forward and talk to me? Use this white noise I've got in my hand. Don't be afraid of me. I know it's dark. Can you tell me your name? Did you used to come here as a patient? Were you in here? Are you from Liverpool? You Scouser? Your energy's still around in here. Did you once lie on this table?
Thank you.
I've come to visit you. I drove down from Newcastle today. It was a long drive, got stuck in a traffic jam, so I would love to get something with you tonight. Something move. Did something go up? No. Something went past the camera. It looked like a mist. Was that you? Now, I don't know if anyone's watched the Guernsey video I did a while back from the German Underground Hospital. That was a very sort of misty, breathy place where my breath was causing a lot of activity to appear on the camera. I was wondering if that was it, but I'm only looking at the screen. It's only a small screen on my camera. Can you say hello?
Two things of interest coming through the spirit box. Is this someone saying my name after I introduce myself?
Hello, my name is Rob. I am purely just here to have a little chat with you. Can a spirit come forward and talk to me? Use this white noise I've got in my hand.
And secondly, is this the sound of somebody who's emotionally distressed? Possibly some kind of memory being replayed out from the fabrics of this building.
Don't be afraid of me. I know it's dark.
Next, I decide to use the Geoport, a device which uses EMF and a phonetic bank of sounds for spirits to use to be able to talk.
I've got a little box with me that you can use to talk to me. It's called a Geoport. This is it. I'm going to place it down on this table. If you want to speak to me, use your energy to go. There's a little copper coil inside here. Use your electromagnetic energy. It's connected to a voice bank of sounds. Your energy in here. Did you used to come here? Right here, what? I've been told, by the way, that if I see any red tape anywhere, I can't cross it. Other than that, I can go anywhere. Did your body get taken to this mortuary? Can I see you? would really appreciate being able to see your apparition as validation that you're still in existence. Where are you? I'm hearing noises in this room. Is that you? Oh, that window over there. I don't know if it's a window. Looks like a person. It's just the outline. It's not, but it just looked from here that there was someone's outline in there. It's not a face, is it? Just a crack. Just a crack. I would like to see you if that was possible. Is that possible? No. Did they bring you down here? Let's just turn the geoport off for a sec. Because I think through here we can listen for sounds. I still think there's taps and bangs that we might be able to hear. Can you tap to the direction that you're in? I'm definitely hearing running water in there. Definitely hearing running water in there. You know, tonight we'll be in here. I won't even get to see half of the available places that I could go into tonight. Not even half. Because it's so big, it's so vast. Yet, not even a third of the building is open to ghost hunting. That just shows you how big and how vast this is. I'm going to take some photos. So there's going to be a flash. Okay, flash. Flash. The reason I'm doing it sort of at the same time I'm videoing, just so that if something appears in a photo, then I can look at the video and be like, well, there was nothing there when I'm going to move on to another area. There's so much to cover here in Newsham Park. It's impossible to do this in a day. You need 2 days to even see everything that there is to this place. I don't even know where I'm going next. Now, we are building up to something that's going to be very, very strange, very, very dark. Places where people with severe mental health problems were kept, but with that as well, quite some inhumane things took place. We're talking therapy that, in today's standards, is very weird. But it took place in here. Not in this bit, but we're getting there. So this is more the staff quarters. We've got a laundrette. I'm going to show you around. I'm also going to show you one of the mysteries of this place. I need to show you it, actually. I really want to show it before I forget. This has been something. Look at the wall. Look at the stone. That's been another doorway. Whoa. Someone's walking around. Can you hear that? What's that down there? Noises. Focus, focus, come on. It looks like someone's standing down there. I don't think it is. I'm just looking through a small LCD screen. It looks like someone stood down there. No, it's not. It looked like I'm just looking on a tiny little screen. It looked like someone standing there. It's like some pipes. It's like some little locker type things. It looked like there was someone standing there. Someone's walking around. Can you hear that? Using that as base room for now. I want to show you the mystery that this has been something else. I'm definitely hearing noises upstairs as well. Is there someone up there? It's drips. I'll come back to that in a second. I just need to solve this riddle. There's a staircase there. But we can't go up there, so I don't know who would have gone up there. Drips. I think it's been drips. I heard something knocking. There's definitely something knocking. But we're going to go around and maybe see if... Listen. You can see that's been a doorway. You can see the stones, the brickwork rather. That's been a doorway, and obviously in recent times, I say more recent, they've put a concrete floor down. But that's been something lower than this. There's something below my feet. This is a staff changing room. You can see the lockers. Staff who worked here would have started their shift, would have got changed in here. I'm not going to go too close to those because some of them have still got names on them, and even though they've probably moved on in life, and if they're still around, I don't really want to put people's names out there. And these are some sort of toilet, shower areas. Oh, dear me. Did anybody who used to work here fancy coming and having a little chat with me? I'm guessing before this was a staff quarters. When this place was first built, they wouldn't have had the facilities like this for the staff. And like I say, I think this has been something else. This has been something lower than this, but then you would think everywhere else in here would be much lower as well, because obviously this concrete floor obviously can't be. That's been a doorway. I think this is a renovated wing. I think this is a renovated wing. This is a renovated wing. Is there anyone down here with me? Ladies' toilet. Go on, might as well have a look. So they have all paddling pools in ladies' toilets. Don't get them in the men's. I forgot to tell you as well, this place is absolutely riddled with spiders. Loads of them. So if you've got a bit of an arachnophobia, you probably don't want to come in here. Can someone make a tap or a bang for me, please? This way. Random sink. I think it's raindrops. Hello? My name's Rob. Can I come in? I can hear voices, but I think they're from outside. Can you make a loud bang for me? I know it might not be easy, it might be a bit tricky, requires a bit of energy. But if you want to use some of my energy, you're more than welcome to. I can hear all that. Something's making a noise on this. Can someone make a noise for me? What is that? Can someone make a noise for me? What is that? What's at this door? Hello? Old sewing machine. Staff would have done all the laundry in here. I got told they filmed a TV show in here. So this wall here is a prop. I don't know what it was they filmed, but it's been left here. You can see it's a TV prop. When I first walked into this door, I don't know what this was used for. Can anyone come and make a noise for me? Oh wow, look at this. How creepy does this look? No piano. It's all covered in dust. Now obviously people over the years have probably just wrote their own names and stuff in it. I wonder how much this would be worth. I wonder how much this would be worth. Can I hear your voice?
It was frustrating because I could hear little things like knocks and maybe like a groaning sound, but nothing concrete or solid. I decided to go upstairs into parts of the building that are more modern and have been used as a psychiatric hospital in recent years.
I'm in a part of the patient's wing where we get quite a lot of activity apparently. Up here we've still got original chairs that would have been used. I've placed a REM pod, which you can see should work if somebody sits in it. Let's go through this door. Here we've got, look at that, an old frame, walking frame over there. It's like a kitchen area. Whoa, it's a cord dangling. Cord dangling. In here is where they would have done treatment using electric shocks. This is it, look. Electromedical supplies. They believed they could cure certain mental health conditions using machines like this. That they would strap you on, and it's torture really if you were suffering. People have wrote all sorts in there. If you were suffering, you didn't need all this. You really didn't need all this. This was just torture. They thought this was curing people with various mental health conditions. I've never seen one of these in my life, but I can only imagine what this could do to the electric energy, the output. Look at that. I don't know, I'm assuming that's in volts. And then the time here, obviously it's broken off, little needle, but you can put someone on there for up to 30 minutes. That's the power. Hello? Where's that coming from? I don't even want to look. I don't even want to look. But it wasn't that. Hello? Was this the noise? Hello? It was this side. Was it come from through here? Hello? Somebody with me? Was it this? Which door did it? This isn't even shut, so I'm guessing it's not this one. There's geese outside. I can hear geese. There's a park just in front of this place. I can hear geese. I can see them through there as well. Can't really focus. Hello? You know when you kind of... Oh, look at this. Look at this table. This is what they would have put bodies on. Look at the marks on it. You can still see where they've had people on there. Did you used to lie on this table? Is your body being put on that table? Can you make a whistle sound? I'll start it if you can copy me. Can you move the table? Can you use your energy to move it? There's the power.
It was definitely the sound of a door closing, probably not immediately in the next room, but in the room after that, or possibly after that. The reason I wasn't scared or on edge immediately is because I thought it was somebody genuinely coming in to look for me, in which case I was ready to stop filming. It could possibly be someone from the security team who's opened the wrong door, not realising that I was already inside. When I asked later on in the night, they said they hadn't been up into that part of the building.
Some really high profile people came in here. Myra Hindley, Ian Brady. Basically, if you were a killer, serial killer, you murdered people, they would want to test that you were declared sane enough to be able to stand trial. And some notorious people did pass through these doors. It bears weirdness to think that, and obviously I don't know which rooms they would have been in. This building is huge. I'm not even going into a fraction of it tonight. They could have walked through here. Some of the most notorious and infamous killers in British crime history could have walked through this very door. They could have done. They might not have done. They might have been in a different part, but it blows your mind. Did you used to be a patient here? In this hospital? Is your energy part on this table? I can see a mark where there's been a body. Was your body ever placed on this table when you were alive? Newsham? Do you know you're on the other side? You're dead?
I used the SLS camera, a LiDAR sensor which can map in 3D objects and detect, supposedly, if there is a spirit in the room, but I didn't capture anything on this floor. I then head to the very top of the building, which still has remnants of the old dormitories when this place used to be an orphanage before it was converted into a hospital. It is also on this floor that there is the Naughty Boys corridor.
I'm in a part of Newsham Park Hospital where it was the dormitories. This was where people used to sleep. Living quarters, essentially. I'm going to take you around a little bit. Let you have a little look. This is it. Shaped like a ship. Look at it. The way it's bowed over. People used to sleep in here. Imagine what it was like. I'm going to take some photos just to see if we can capture anything paranormal. Is there anybody in here that can communicate with me? Is anybody in here? Oh, look at that. You open the window, it's outside, I think. No, it's not. It's glass. Liverpool. I'm going to use a word bank. See if anybody in here can talk, can communicate with me. All I want you to do, spirits, if you can, use the sounds, make the words. If you're in here, if your energy's in here. Oh, look at this bath as well. Let's get it on. Is anybody up here? So any spirits in here? Any children? Yes? How many people are here? Can you tell me? That's like a Scouse accent saying 9. Is there 9 children in here? Toilets. Newsham. Did you like it here? I'm going to take you into an area that was probably the most infamous of this entire building. If I can find it. It's called the Naughty Boys corridor. Is any spirits up here? Is anyone still in here? Is the wind blowing against the window? I think it's through this door. think I'm lost. Did I come from this way? Yeah. This is the naughty boys corridor. It's said that children that misbehaved when this was an orphanage were locked in these cupboards and put in solitary confinement. This is the most haunted part of the building. I'm just going to show you inside one. Look at that. Is there any spirits in here? Any children? I'm called Rob. Yeah, I'm called Rob. Yeah, Rob. Can you come and say hello to me? Can you tell me your name? What's your name? I'm assuming all of these cupboards are the same. Oh, they're like connected. It's like two joined in. Ah, so they were... Hello? Who am I talking to? How many children are up here? Stop that a second. I thought I heard like a door, not opening, but like rocking in its door frame, as if like almost opened and then not opened, enough to make it sort of rattle, if that makes sense. If that was somebody moving a door, can you do that again? I'm going to take a picture of this corridor. It's so creepy. So flash is going to go off in a second. If you want to be in the photo, can you go and stand in front of me, please? I'll have a look at those later. I haven't really got time to go through all of those now. I might do a spirit box session while I'm up here. Would you like to do that? Talk to me through the white noise? Are there any spirit children up here? Did you just have to stand in these cupboards? This one's got a panel missing from it. Can you come and say hello to me? Who was that? My name's Rob. You said hello? What's your name? Can you tell me how old you are?
Is it?
Last chance. I'm gonna have to go home soon. Can you give me a message? Yeah? Whoa. Stop. There's a noise down there. Hello? Hello? It's gone. I don't know if it has gone cold, but literally every hair on the back of my neck is standing on edge right now. I thought I heard a noise. I think there's someone standing down there. I can't see them, but it feels like there is. Hello? I'm not here to hurt you, I'm just here to make friends with you, actually. You're probably wondering what this thing is in my hand. It's just a camera. I'm going to turn this little app on. Is there any chance you could talk to me? What's your name? Where are you? You're hiding. How old are you? What's your age? Can you tell me how old you are? Did they accuse you of being naughty and keep you in here? Oh, I heard a child's voice. That's geese. Those geese are annoying, aren't they? Am I okay staying here? Would you like me to leave? Shall I go? I'm going to go home now. Thank you so much. Thank you for talking to me. Goodbye. Stay? Do you want me to stay? Shall I stay? Yeah. I can't stay for long. I don't live in Liverpool, I live in Newcastle. But you've got an amazing place here that you can call home. This building's so big. Do you like living up here? Well, I am going to have to go now. I'm not allowed to sleep in here. I've got to get out of the building. But you can stay here. Okay? Stay. I tell you what, if you slam this door in front of me, this door here, I will stay. Can you push it shut? Or maybe you want to open one of the other doors? Open the door. Just move any door. I'm gonna have to leave. Good night. I'm gonna go home now. Good night.
And with that, my time in Liverpool and in the Newsham Park Hospital had come to a close. I really enjoyed my investigation here. I captured some good EVPs through the Spirit Box and Geoport, and I would love to come back to Newsham Park another time. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to the Dead Air channel. We've got lots and lots more ghost hunts on there and plenty more to come.